Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot, your ultimate destination for celebrity and royal tarot readings. I'm Annabelle, a tarot practitioner for over 35 years, and in this video, we're taking a mystical journey into the lives of your favorite stars and royals. Please remember that all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and they reflect my own personal opinions and psychic downloads. Always do your own research before making decisions. So we all remember that Harry and Meghan last week had a summit that they jumped in on for World Mental Health Day. So they apparently were there for an hour. I'm not going to go into the 7-car caravan or anything like that. What I want to look at is their intentions before, during, and after, and how they're dealing with that, the aftermath. They also were allegedly papped out on a vacation down in the Caribbean. So we'll take a quick look at that. I'm not going to speculate whether those photos are real or not. Quite frankly, I'm tired of speculating about everything about them. So we're going to do a few parts of this video. In this first one, we're going to look at Harry. And in the next one, we're going to look at Meghan. And in the last one, we're going to look at what the crowd thought of them. So sit tight, buckle up. Remember, for the month of October, I have 10% off all of my readings for 2023. If you would like to get your own magical reading and help you get out of a weird situation like Harry and Meghan, you can check out the link in the description below or on my website, fortunecookiestarot.com. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can always email me at fortunecookiestarot@gmail.com. And as always, let's see what's going on in the cards here, guys. So hope you're all having a great day. So like I said, there was the World Mental Health Summit. They spent about, I guess, an hour and a half in this summit with Carson Daly, which that was like a weird throwback. Like, where's Carson Daly been? Apparently he had some accusations made against him or something. I saw in one of the articles and kind of went out of view. He's got a few years on him, got a few pounds on him, but Carson Daly, that's a throwback from like MTV. So what was Harry thinking when he agreed to do this? Did he want to do it? Did he not want to do it? Was he into this? He didn't look that into it when he was doing it. So before 8 of Swords, he was stuck. Death. He had no way out of this. What? He was being pushed by a number of entities to do this. And he is not very happy about doing this. He was glad when it was over. 8 of Wands. He just wanted to get it over with as quickly as possible. So here, this was a situation that he was stuck doing. He had no choice. He had to do this. There was no turning back. It's almost, but it feels very much like his heart is not in this anymore. He is just, I'm going to have to pull out some clarifier cards with the little mini rider. Wait, so just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. This I did not expect. I did not expect this. Who pushed him into this? Who pushed him into this? Who forced him to have to do this? Who forced him? The Emperor. There it is, that 8 of Swords again, and the Sun. We're going to find out eventually who did it. Hardly matter. Let's see. The Death card in reverse. Again, there's no getting out of this. And under the surface, we've got that King of Wands. Somebody who is pulling the strings. Who is pulling these strings? Very interesting. So that's what we've got over there. The 10 of Pentacles, he knows that this is further destroying the legacy of the Queen of Cups. Who is the Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups is the Queen of Hearts. Who is the Queen of Hearts? That is his mother. This is really damaging that legacy because it's almost clouding the legacy of Diana, Princess of Wales. because now all we hear about is how her passing has negatively affected Harry, his relationship with his wife, his relationship with his family, his relationship with the press, his relationship with the public. So what is our message here? From the great beyond, doing my best Professor Trelawney. He's not looking back. He is not seeing the flaws. One of the things I think his mother would want him to see, I'm just going to move that off there. One of the things I think his mother would like to see is the warts and all kind of aspect to her life. He really has glorified her to the extent that she is a goddess. She is just simply a goddess. She is not a regular person, not a terrestrial person. And this is what she would like him to see. I was flawed too, which is very interesting. And he needs to complete this cycle. What does she think? Mommy showed up, so I'm reading on mommy. What does she think is holding him back from healing? We're going to do one and done card on this. One and done card on what is holding him back. Let's see what we get. We got the Hermit. He in reverse. He is not alone. He is not thinking alone. He is not using his better judgment, and he is not thinking alone. So that is very, very telling. I think we all know why. Under the surface, he knew that he didn't have very much to say at this summit. This is prior to the event. He didn't have much to say, and he knew that. He knew he was coming to the table with a bunch of word salad and not very much to contribute to this. So let's look at, while he was there, what was going on. We all saw the video. He was very nervous. He was rubbing his leg. When he was asked, what kind of world do you see? He was like, oh, I don't know. As a human being, I don't know. As a parent, I don't know. He had no plan in place for this. So what was he thinking when he was there? Oh, I'm out of my depth. Oh, anxiety. There we go. And he looks like an idiot. Oh, this is not healing. And I'm doing this in front of everybody. Oh, these are terrible cards. These are terrible cards. Oh, you poor thing. So, Seven of Wands, out of my depth. I don't have the information that I need to be successful at this. Nine of Swords. This is anxiety. This is the leg rubbing. Emperor in reverse. I'm not the person to be doing this. I have no business commenting on this. The Three of Swords. I'm not even healed from this. I lost my own mother. I can't imagine what these parents are feeling. Was he concerned about the parents? Was he concerned at all about the parents? So I think he felt that he could contribute something in the sense of empathy. He could, understand their loss, understand the tragedy of their loss, and he did want to extend some kind of love as a result of that. But the reality was he was not there by himself. He was not there in that capacity, and so he was standing there with a big bag of empty hot air. Again, this Two of Pentacles, I have nothing to contribute. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why I'm here. I just have to get through it as quickly as possible, and it's taking forever. It's going as slow as possible. And the Wheel of Fortune, he knew when he was there that this was going to be received poorly. Did not think that it was going to be received very well in the aftermath. And so that brings us to now. We are in the aftermath. So what is he thinking in the aftermath at this moment? So, some of us psychics, we hear music and we hear songs in our head and see colors, taste things, those kind of things. Right now, I'm hearing Pink Floyd, You Better Run. So what is he thinking now? What is he thinking now? Seven of Wands, that he looks like an idiot. The Three of Wands, he can't keep doing this. He can't keep partnering with people like this. And Six of Swords, he has to run out of the situation. 10 of Swords, he can't do this anymore. Devil in reverse. Bingo, Yahtzee. We are thinking about unhitching our cart to the horse. I would like to shine a big fat light on this. I would like everyone to know how I'm feeling about it. But the Temperance card up here at the top is preventing us from doing that. Why? Because we need to have balance. We can't throw our life into the soup. So let's see. What is he afraid of? Why is he not acting on that escape? Those of you that follow me, you know I read these center cards together a lot of the time. We've got Temperance, preventing the escaping from the situation. We're bound up in it. We're stuck with that 10 of Swords. And under the surface, he wants to reveal. So Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, unhappy house. That is what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to ruffle the feathers at home. Bok, bok. So is this separating? Can't do it yet. Has to stay there for the legacy for now. Heart of the matter. Relationship's over. Under the surface with the Devil, who's upright. But she's still holding a lot of the power dynamic in the relationship. She is hanging on to a lot of it. So I think there's a lot of other stuff going on behind the scenes that we're unaware of. But it does look like he is itching to get out of there. And I'm thinking we're getting very close to, I know everyone's saying that, like, we're getting very close to the end. So what should he do? What should darling boy, Prince Harry, what should he do? What should he do at this point to correct this crazy path that he has brought himself on? What should he do? Sorry, my mic was not in the right spot. What should he do? And we got a jump out card, sloppy shuffle. Oh, I'll take it. We got the 9 of Wands. I love this 9 of Wands because look at how feisty that mountain lion is, or cougar. I'm not sure what she is, but she is super feisty. So what should he do to correct this so he can live his best life? What should Prince Harry do? We're going to move this all the way up there. Knight of Swords. He's got to say what he means and mean what he says. The World card. He's not ready to exit just yet. So, oh, he's so nostalgic under the surface. So he really would like to go back to his former life. That's his secret hope and wish. That's in his core. Is that a possibility? I don't know. I don't know. He's got to stick with what he's doing for now. He's going to stay put for now. So here's the thing. You cannot love her. You can hate the relationship, but it's going to be worse if you jump right now. It's just going to turn into a complete fiasco. We're going to hear it in the news. It's going to be all over the place, and it's going to cause him more anxiety before less. So ideally, getting out of the relationship, yes, will reduce his stress. But it's if he thinks he's emasculated now, she's going to emasculate him 1,000 times worse. She's going to devastate him on the way out the door. The decision that he made to be with this person is going to have irrevocable effect on his reputation in the world. So what he should do, he needs to just play dead. We have the death card here. He needs to just play dead. He needs to just play the game. Take the bruises as they may, take the bumps, the bruises, the criticisms. He's got to deal with it. He's not in a position yet to get out. He has to, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, because the door is not open for him to get out. He's got to lock himself behind the door. He's got to protect himself and whomever may have been a result of the relationship. The Four of Swords, he can't lay down and die anymore. He can't lay down and be depressed. He can't say, oh, God, I'm so sad. Like, he can't do this anymore. He's got to get up and he's got to, this sounds so weird, but be his own mother. He's got to understand that, she is gone. She's gone for 25 years. She is gone. He has to stop doing this, looking backward with, oh, I missed out on so much. I understand he was 12, awful, but he has to stop looking at what he has lost and look to the future for what he can have. And that's where this Knight of Wands comes into play, where he cannot see the future. So how do we see the future? How does Harry reach out and see that future? We got a jump out card, the Page of Swords. He needs to write another book. He needs to say what he means and mean what he says. We've got the Knight of Swords back here as well. Writing the story of the gaslighting, writing the confessional, saying, hey, this is what happened to me and it can happen to you. I was a prince of the realm and this happened to me. If he writes the story of how he was the hoodwinked prince, it will make a difference. Now, I don't know if she can prevent him from doing that, but it will make a difference. So that will restore his reputation. So I know all of us would buy that. All of my subscribers, I'm pretty sure all of you would buy it. So that is a pretty hardcore reading for Prince Harry. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next one, we're going to talk about Meghan and how she feels about that World Health Summit now in retrospect. Oh, we didn't do anything on the vacation, but we'll do that in the next one. So please remember, I have 10% off all my readings for the month of October 2022. And I would love to see some of you on the roster. I have limited time, but if you can, I have a lot of bookings that are in there, but if you would like, if you can't find a time, just send over an email to fortunecookiestarot@gmail.com, and I will see if I can move some things around for you. So I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in